Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today I'm going to be swatching and reviewing the new Pretty Beautiful Unlimited Multichrome Rewind collection, which is releasing on the 15th. So let's take a look at these beauties and get on to swatching. Okay, so first up we are starting with a polish called Blood Moon, which is a super beautiful kind of burgundy toned color, I would say. That being said, it also has this great like rusty golden sheen in it as well, and all of these polishes, I'll warn you now, are going to be very hard to describe, so be sure to check out the pictures, because on the blog today there will be like shifting pictures that will hopefully help you guys see the like full duochrome shift in these, because they're all amazing and have an amazing shift. So this one is just really unique. You kind of get, like when you're looking at the bottle head on, which there will be bottle shots as well, you kind of get a purple green vibe, and then in the middle you get like this golden rose gold type of look, which also kind of doubles as a coppery finish, and it is just beautiful. So there's one coat of Blood Moon. Now it's time for our second coat. And another thing to note about like this whole collection, so I am going to sound super repetitive in this video because it's kind of a big collection, but they all have fabulous formulas and they all cover in 2 coats. Some of them you could probably get away with 1. I just like the full feeling of 2 for polishes like this. Sometimes if it's a 1 coat or cream, I'll just do it. But for ones like this, I like to go ahead and build up 2 to see like what happens. And there is 2 coats of Blood Moon, and it is gorgeous. Next up we have a green shade called Apples and Caramel, which I think as soon as you see it you are totally going to think of like a caramel apple. Something about it just made me think of that before I even looked at the name of these polishes. That's what I thought when I saw this, especially since it's like a fall release. It is just really pretty. It's got that green main color, but then you kind of got a goldeny shift, which would kind of be like your caramel. So there is 1 coat, and again, excellent formula. Now it's time for our second coat of Apples and Caramel. This is just such a pretty polish and perfect for fall, might I say. So there it is, covered completely in 2 coats, and it is just so beautiful. I am loving it. Next up we have a shade called Fireside Therapy, and this one's kind of tricky to describe. It's kind of a deep mossy green with a brown orange shift. Like when you think of the name of Fireside Therapy, I think it makes sense. It's just kind of hard to put into words as to what it is. It is absolutely gorgeous is what it is, but you know that gorgeous doesn't tell you what color it is. But like I said, it kind of has a green, gold, brown, deep, almost with a hint of red shift. So I really like it. And with all of these cuts, they kind of have like a little micro scattered holo glitter finish in it, and it is just beautiful. So there is 1 coat of Fireside Therapy. Now it is time for our second coat. I just love how these apply. I think they apply so nicely, and I don't know if I'll be doing nail art with these. They're like those polishes that are just like too pretty to do nail art on top of, if you know what I mean. I feel super weird putting nail art on top of beauties like this. But there is 2 coats of Fireside Therapy, and this is like the perfect fall polish. Definitely if you want a green but you don't want to commit to like a mossy green cream or anything, this is a good way to transition into a green polish for sure. Now we're moving on to Star-Crossed, and this is what I would kind of refer to as a red violet shade. It is absolutely stunning. I actually wore it all day over the weekend, and it is beautiful. It's just a deep red violet, because you know sometimes you get a purple tone, sometimes you get a pink tone, and actually sometimes you even get a little hint of a blurple, but more often the red violet side. Now it is time for our second coat of Star-Crossed. I just love this polish. Like I said, I wore it for a full day the other day and it was just beautiful and very distracting on the nail. So there is 2 coats of Star-Crossed. Now we're moving on to Mermaid Out of Water, which, I mean, by its name you would already kind of be able to tell it's probably one of my favorites. It is kind of mermaid related, and you guys know me. This is just gorgeous. It's kind of like an emerald green meets the ocean, so it has a blue tone in it, and it is just absolutely stunning. It also even has kind of a purpley shift as well, which I do think shows in the bottle shot, so be sure to check that out on today's blog post because this is just a stunning polish. So there's 1 coat, and as you can see, like, you can't see my nail line anymore. This is one of those that you could be fine with 1 coat, but we are going to go ahead and do a second. It's now time for our second coat of Mermaid Out of Water, which I could probably stop saying that at the beginning of every clip because I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing it and you kind of can tell by looking at the bottom corner of the screen. But, you know, it's routine. So there is 2 coats, absolutely stunning. I just love this polish. It is so fun and a different take on fall. And personally, this is a type of fall polish that I would definitely gravitate towards more than your traditional fall. So yes, so beautiful. Next up we have Pumpkin Patch, which is like the cutest name for this polish because it is kind of a pumpkin-y color, but then you also get a green shift, which would be like the stems and the vines that connect all the pumpkins that you would see in a pumpkin patch. So it's just like so well thought out and just perfect. So there is 1 coat. As you can see, it applied really lovely, and we're gonna let that dry and put on our second coat. Okay, it's time for that second coat of Pumpkin Patch. This polish is just so fun, and it is fall in a bottle. So it's already crazy. It's September 11th, I think, today as I'm filming this, and we were out today, and there were pumpkins at basically every store. It's just crazy. Like, the calendar still says it's summer. But there is 2 coats of Pumpkin Patch, and as you can see, it had a great formula. It's gorgeous. It's a beauty. Now we're moving on to Heavenly Bodies, which is like a lovely blue purple. It's just kind of like what you would imagine a night sky, you know, with a pretty sunset vibe. There's a hint of purple, but you get this like really lovely midnight sky blue with that hint of purple. I'm hoping that is appearing on camera. I feel like you might actually be able to see that shift too, but I'm not really sure. But there is 1 coat, and as I've said with every other polish, it's a great formula. Now it is time for that second coat of Heavenly Bodies. This is just such a pretty polish, and this is one that will help you to like transition into winter as well. So, you know, multi-use polish here. Plus, if you're like into galaxy nail art, this would be a great one for that. So there is 2 coats of Heavenly Bodies. Now we are into my second favorite of the collection, and this one is called Cozy Autumn Nights, and it is kind of your gorgeous rosy fall color mixed with a hint of orange and a hint of gold. It's just so pretty, and I know I'm terrible at describing these colors, but it's beautiful. It's kind of a maroon-ish pink, so you get that vibrant pink but a deeper vibe from it, and it is just stunning. So there is 1 coat. Now it is time for our second coat of Cozy Autumn Nights. This polish is just stunning, and I can't wait to like wear it with a cozy sweater. I can't even imagine wearing a sweater right now though. This week it's in the 90s, so you know, we'll save that. So there is 2 coats, and I got a little messy over the edge, but this polish is just stunning. I absolutely love it. It is just a beautiful combination of colors, and the shift in it is great. So you're gonna want to see the pictures. Next up we have Royal Dance, and I feel like this is what I would consider a royal purple. Now I'm not sure if that's like a real classification of a purple, but there's something very royal-ish about this purple, and I'm not sure if I even know what I mean by that, but that has always come to mind when I see this type of purple. This does have a slight like blue shift in it that just makes it kind of, icy, if that makes sense, and I think that would work for the description of this. It is just so pretty. And of course in the bottle you get like a yellow gold green shift on the side, and it is just amazing. And in different lights, all of these polishes act different in different lights, and they just catch colors that you just aren't expecting, and it is so fun to wear. Just so fun. You always are noticing new colors appear. So there is one coat. Now it's time for our second coat of Royal Dance, and again, it is just such a pretty polish. As I've said with every polish, it has a great formula as well, and I think you guys might be able to see like the blue part that I was talking about on the brush. I'm not sure though, because I'm looking at it from a different angle, of course. But all of these are duochromes. They have amazing shifts, and you're going to see different colors every time you look at your nails, basically. It's amazing. So there is 2 full coats of Royal Dance, and we're definitely up to full coverage. And that is a wrap. Here is a look at all of the polishes that you guys just saw swatched. I am absolutely in love with this collection. I think it is beautiful. Of course, I will have all the information in the description box below as to when and how you can get it, plus a link to today's blog post, which will have a boatload of photos that you guys are gonna want to see, because there's like major transition photos, because I kind of got a little carried away. So this collection will become available on the 15th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for $88. As a full collection. Of course, you can get them individually. She's also going to offer each polish without holographic goodies of any kind in them. So if you're a huge fan of the holo, you can have just the multichrome look without the holo. Even though, I mean, the holo is kind of amazing. No, there's no kind of about it. It is amazing. So yeah, that is it. The prices will be the same for that option as well. And I believe that will be an option on each listing. So whenever you see the product, you'll be able to go in and pick if you want the holo or not. And I think that is it. Again, everything will be in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. And let me know what your favorite one is in the comments, because this collection is just gorgeous and I cannot wait to wear them once it's like sweater season and I can be all cozy and cute with this gorgeous collection. So again, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back very soon with another new video and more gorgeous polishes. And I hope you guys are having a great day. I will see you guys next time. Bye!